Hi everybody, welcome back. I have been prompted to do a video on guiding you towards becoming your light body, helping you to understand the different things you're starting to feel and the different ways you can flow through this ascension process with a more grace and ease and less resistance. And the thing you need to realize when you start this journey is there's something that all of a sudden just clicks. There's something that changes in your life, and right away you're feeling like you're not sure of what happened. There's a detachment in a sense from what you're used to, and you start to feel like you might be losing your mind. You might be going through things that you weren't sure others are going through, and it's a change that is like a butterfly, and the caterpillar starts his journey walking slowly on the earth and lives his life and goes into this cocoon and totally changes from something that he was used to into something new that is rising, that is uplifting. It's a butterfly. He's becoming a butterfly and is ascending and is going to fly and have a different perspective of things in his life. And it's exactly what it's like. When I first started this journey, I kept hearing many different messages that the phoenix rising, and that's another one that would be a really good example of what you're going through, because I crashed to the depths of everything, it seemed, and my life changed, and I had to adapt to new things, and I slowly realized that I wasn't alone, and I had a whole support team that was put in place for me to guide me and help me on this process. And through this process, you go through many emotions and a lot of realizing that you need to release things in your life to become this light body, to be able to fly like the butterfly. And you get many different kinds of symptoms. You get headaches, you get flu-like symptoms, your stomach changes, you get aches and pains throughout your body. And through this whole journey, you learn many things, and I'd like to pass on some things that helped me. Aches and pains in the body is your body transitioning from a 3D body to a crystalline form, and by breathing into the different areas in your body, you can send it love and light, and you can breathing out, you release the pains, release what's no longer serving that part of your body as it's changing, and thank it for flowing with ease and grace. I always say that through everything, that I'm going to keep my ascension simpler. I've listened to many different people. I've found many different examples of how people resist and make their journeys harder than they need to, and I chose to create my own journey. My journey is not going to be hard. It's not going to be difficult. It's going to be beautiful. And it has been. And it takes time to get to that point. But once you get to that point and you realize, you know, that this journey is a lot of ups and downs, and going through all the history throughout your life, you need to release and purge things through this lifetime and past lifetimes that you have brought forward with you. And a lot of these things bring up emotions, and they're very painful, and you cry a lot, and you have moments of wanting to give up, and you have moments of, I'm just going to drink to cover up this pain, or I'm just going to go do this and forget about it. But you know, by doing that, you're just prolonging your healing and prolonging your ascension. And it's best to face your fears and work on them right away, and try to address each thing that comes up. If it was a bad dream last night, ask what it means. You know, is there something I need to work on? Is it something that I need to let go of? If you keep attracting negative people in your life, you know, we're mirrors. You need to ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing in my life that I'm attracting this negativeness? And what is it that I'm doing that I am negative? What can I work on to bring myself to my higher light? You know, that's what the journey is mainly about. It's bringing ourselves to our best light, to our light bodies, to our angel beings that we are, you know, and to be the highest light we can be, the highest form of it. And all these negative, low vibration energies that we either have picked up from someone else, being around other people, listening to negative things that get us into these vibrations and attach themselves to us. We need to detach completely from all these things, and a good way of doing that is to ask for your guidance and help from your spirit team, Archangel Michael, all the archangels, any angels, all the divine angelic realms, our star family, your soul family. You know, we have a whole collective of help here, all put in place for us, like I said in the beginning. And, you know, if you don't know how to do something, ask a question. You're going to receive the answer. Learn to go within many times a day to rebuild yourself, to give you that energy, give you that love that you need, that light that keeps you on your path. And anyone can help you with anything. You know, all of us light workers, and anyone that has the experience and's been on the path and that can guide you, you know. So ask questions. You can Google things. You can search on different channels. I have different things on my channel from other people that have helped me. Great channels like Awakening You, Higher Self, the Galactic Federation. There's many of them on there, and you'll see I have playlists on different topics that, you know, helped me through my process, and I save them to help my kids and to help people that, you know, ask questions to me. And I think it's important to share our growth and our experiences and our wisdom, and, you know, our whole system that is in place here. Our Creator blessed us with to help us make this ascension process flow easier for us. You know, don't resist things that come up. Work on them and clear them. And if you need to forgive yourself, make sure you forgive yourself. If you need to forgive others, you can do it in person, or you can forgive them by speaking it or writing it down. There's many ways you can work through different emotions and things. It's just you need to make sure that you keep moving through this process and don't get stagnant in one spot and sorry me, woe me, you know, type lifestyle that only will attract more of the same, you know. I have been there, and I got stuck a couple times, and you know, it's just, you just start asking questions like, why does this keep happening, you know? And you will get the answers, and you will have your tower moments where things start crashing down and unfolding in ways you never thought could be possible, you know, like it could get any worse, but it will get worse until you realize these lessons that are highlighted for you to become your higher self that you need to work on. And it's important, really is, to keep the focus on yourself and what can I do within me to improve? How can I keep being stronger in my heart and more loving, and be the light that shines bright and makes things better in our existence. And you will be triggered, and even if you think you work through something, you know, boyfriends or whatever, you released someone because they were disrespecting you, because, you know, it's important to respect ourselves and be of the highest light, you know. If you're a king, act like you're a king. You know, demand is a strong word, but it's the word I'm going to use. You know, demand respect. If you're a queen, demand respect. You know, don't let people talk down to you, and, you know, speak your words, your truth, and say, you know, I don't appreciate you talking to me that way. I wouldn't talk to you that way. You know, don't be disrespectful. You know, and let it go, and say, I hope we can, you know, remain friends or whatever, you know, through this, because it's a growing process. And, you know, if you come across that person again, they do the same thing, you know, it's up to you if you want to keep going back to that same pattern. You will be triggered, like I said, to see how far you've grown, and to see if you have expanded, and to see if you've learned that lesson. You know, the lessons came back to me from people that I let go of, and, you know, I thought they changed, and I gave them another chance, and lo and behold, you know, maybe they didn't grow enough as needed to be, but, you know, you learn that, and you've got to let go. You've got to say, you know what, I'm on my path, I'm doing my work, let them go and do their work, and let them be on their path, you know, and attract the good things. Listen to affirmations and different things that uplift you. There's different channels that I saved about different kinds of sounds and music that uplift your chakras, and you learn all these things. I'm going to do a couple different videos on different things, because I have so many experiences and things that I've learned through this, you know, ascension, that I can't put it all in one video, or we'll be sitting here all day. But so, you know, the main things are is to get to know you, reach within, by meditating and connecting with the soul family, your loving family, and love all around you. You know, you got so many different groups that, someone's going to start the motorcycle here, that can help you, and start the releasing, and start understanding that, you know, there's a lot of us out here that have been through this, and you can lean on us and ask us for support and guidance, and know that you're not alone, and that it's a process, and it takes a lot of time, and it's going to be a change in your life, and you're going to realize that not everyone's awakening at the same time. So, you know, you'll realize who you can speak and ask questions, or ask for help and guidance, and they're going through the same thing, because not everyone goes through it at the same time or is at the same pace. So, you know, you'll start realizing that. But just know that you're not going crazy. And it's called Ascension. It's an awakening process. We're all going to go through it. And we're all going to ascend to our crystalline bodies. And you need to start with the basics, and easy does it, and go with the flow, and your guides will guide you. And if you feel like you're getting too many pains, or when you meditate you're getting too much information, or too many waves of upgrades or downloads, or whatever you want to call them. I used to call them downloads, and I went to upgrades, because once you start on this positive path, everything becomes positive, and everything becomes love, and you find lighter words to use. And the guidance that you have, you can, say, this is a little bit much for me. Can you slow this down, or help me, go through this easier, and it will work for you. Ringing in the ears are some symptoms, and it's messages, it's frequencies that are changing, and you're going to start to learn all these different things that are changing, that you have no idea what's going on, and by listening to videos like this, and searching through other channels or other ways of information, you can look up Ascension, you can look up light body information through Googling it or whatever, and you'll get different things that, you'll be guided to what you need to be guided to. And I noticed on this journey that that's many things that is so great with it, is that, once you're in the flow and you stay grounded and connected spiritually, that things will come to you when you need to know them. And some people were learning things more than I was. I was like, oh wow, I never heard of that, or and I'd always ask my guides, and they're like, you're right on the path, you're exactly where you need to be, don't worry, we'll show you what you need to be learning at the time you need to be learning. So stay connected. It's really important. That's one of the main things that I will keep always saying, stay connected, and learn about yourself, learn about where you live, your earth, Mother Gaia, our solar system, our galaxy, our universe, our angels. And there's many guides and different books you can read and look into, and you'll find all kinds of guidance. And if you're having different pains through the middle of your system, that is your chakra system. It's your energy. You are an energy force within this body, this earth vessel. We come here as higher beings and energy in this body, and we are not enlightened to it. We have to awaken to it, and that's part of the process. And a lot of babies and others are coming now with the awakening already in force, as being born with it. So they're being very sped up here. But yeah, it's a process, and just hang in there, and lean on your guidance, and go within daily to replenish yourself, and to get the support and love you need, and know that you're not alone, and God would never leave you alone. Our universe, our Creator, would never leave you alone, and has everything you need to learn this process. And stay focused on you, and more positive than negative. Try not to listen to the news and things that are going to bring your vibration down. A lot of it's false, and a lot of it is constraints and limits your mind. And I'll do another video on that one time. But yeah, just know who you are. Learn about your temple. Take care of it. And love it. Love yourself first, and all other things will fall into place. Okay? Alright, so that's the end of this video for now. And if you enjoyed the video or got some information that might be helpful, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. It helps the videos get around to people that need them, and keeps things in the flow, you know. And if you're not part of our family here, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and by ringing that bell you'll be notified of the next video. And you know, you can talk to other people that are on the channel and leave comments, and leave your comments. And we're all beginning this journey together, and this channel. And I have been here for a while, learning and processing and understanding, and I have come a long way on this journey. And I'm hoping that I could enlighten you and help you make your journey easier. So, you know, I have other videos up, and hopefully different things will help you. And like I said, I have playlists with other groups and channels that you might like, and if you feel connected to anything, know that you're being guided to it. And it's a good thing to broaden your horizons, I'm going to say, because I can't think of a word, but and to use any kind of information that you think is helpful for you, and don't get overwhelmed and overload it. I have many channels, but that's of years of, you know, being through this ascension, and, you know, I listen to some here and there, and whenever I'm led to them, and we're all a big support system, and our soul families are all being reunited again. So I don't really delete many channels unless I feel like the ads are overwhelming the message, and then I do. Just I'm not into ads and all of the negative, low vibrations of things, you know. So try to stay positive and be in the flow and connect with yourself and your support team. And the main thing is to start meditating if you haven't begun that, and get connected with yourself, because you are love, and you need to love yourself first, and all things will flow to you. Okay? All right. I love yous. Namaste. Have a great day. Mwah. Love and light to you all. Bye.